On July 1st, I was one of nearly 10,000 people who came to see Bernie Sanders speak in Madison, Wisconsin. By the time I got to the Allianz Energy Center, my journey had been pretty long already. But there I was, amongst a fervent group of progressives in a state that birthed the movement. These people feel passion for this in a way I find overwhelming, which is saying something since I know I can let my own personal passions carry me away. I arrived just as doors opened, so there was a lot of waiting, but you could feel the energy start to peak as 7 p.m. crept closer. Being there alone, I felt a little out of place, like a high schooler sneaking into a college party. But eventually a nice woman sat next to me and was kind enough to start the conversation I was too nervous to have. Why is Bernie different? As we pondered the question, we all started to notice how even the furthest seats were filling up. Then suddenly, he was there. It wasn't like the entrance of a rock star or an actor. He calmly walked to the stage and began to speak. Yeah, there were moments where he knew his message would get an applause or a cheer for positive things, or a boo and a hiss for negative. But I felt honesty in his passion. And just as soon as it started, it was over. As I started my 4-mile walk back to the bus stop, the question popped into my head. Why Bernie? We've all been duped into rooting for a candidate only to find out they are cut from the same cloth as the one before. But Bernie seems different. He seems as if he'll take on the entrenched powers that be and bring us back to a country for the people, by the people. One of the things Bernie said was that the only way we can change this broken system is to be an informed and engaged electorate. Do your own research, be mindful of the sources, and talk about it. Because I'll tell you one thing right now, he's not going to do this alone.